What's up, guys? Today we're going over my D-Brigade list for BT-21. This list that I love. I've been playing D-Brigade since BT-14 when DigiPolice support first came out. This is a deck that I've considered playing to regionals this format. I didn't end up bringing it to store regionals. I brought Newham on for some reason. There might be a video for that. Probably not, though. I kind of got lost in making that video. So right here we are now talking about D-Brigade. This is something that I am considering bringing to Roanoke regionals in July. So let's get into the deck list now. Alright, starting with our egg, we're on 4 Missimon from BT-14. This is obviously the egg we're running. When attacking, it's going to put us 3 cards from our trash top of your deck to give plus 2 KDP. This card is great for 3 reasons. It lets us stack the deck, which means our gotchas work easier. We can guarantee that our gotchas actually hit. It recurs our resources because we are a deck that mills everything. We mill ourselves very hard. It's very common for this deck to almost deck out. But because of cards like Missimon, we actually won't deck out in some games. Obviously, if you're playing against Purple Hybrid, it's a little harder. But in general, we can prevent ourselves from decking out. And then the plus 2 KDP is also very, very helpful. It lets us get bigger stacks that can survive security checks more often, which is something this deck lacks. It has no jamming, it has no nothing like that would let it survive security checks if it were to die. So being able to give the being able to give plus 2 KDP is really helpful actually. On to our rookies, and yes, I will be going out of order of the way that these are displayed on screen. I'm not a big fan of the way it automatically displays them, so I'm just gonna be going over them in the order that I am comfortable going over them with, in the order of importance I think at each role. Starting with Search a Commandramon. This card lets you reveal 5, which is a huge search, and then the ability to just either stack them on top or bottom means that either you can stack on top for your more gotchas, effectively making this card sometimes in some situations grab more than 1 card because you're looking at 5, you're taking 1 to hand, you can stack whatever you want on top of the new deck and then draw into it off evolving. So a lot of times this Commandramon actually can effectively search out 2 cards, but even if all 5 or 4 of the cards you see are bad, you can just bottom deck them and get rid of them and move through your deck a lot quicker. This card is extremely valuable, and its in protection and inheritable is also extremely valuable. The way that you can just delete some D-Brigade traits to survive lets you give protection to any of your stacks, and it's really, really, really helpful in giving this deck the stay ability and the stick ability that Black is known for. Our next rookie is going to be BT-4 Commandramon. This is the floater Commandramon. It's on leash and real top 3 play out of Commandramon for free. Notably bottom deck the rest, which is good. Unlike a lot of the other effects, this does not mill us. This just bottom decks them, which is very helpful because a lot of effects mill in this deck, and so we like to not have our cards trashed if we can afford it. This just gives you so much floatability on the board. They can remove a stack and then you go, okay, floater command just floats back to new stack, and it ends up being that your board stays so much more consistent because you can just keep replaying out rookies and keep it alive. And also, not just rookies, this card can float into a Commandramon. And this high command is treated as Commandramon, so you can actually have level 3 die and go to level 4, which is very useful for evolving up your line and just keeping that power on board. Our last rookie we run 4 of is Decoy Command. This card's ability to decoy is very, very helpful. It gives even more protection to our deck. It gives even more filtering of what we are having deleted. And in a meta where deletion is very, very, very popular, think Magidron is best deck in format, or at least most popular deck in format. Purple Hybrid's still around. Royal Knights is strong, and a lot of its effects are deletion based. A lot of decks in this format delete, and so having Decoy as an additional layer of protection is very, very useful. Not to mention the specific interaction with effects that delete multiple Digimon at once. I think Magidron, and on end of attack. When you have multiple Digimon being deleted at once, you can choose to decoy to protect one of them. So let's say you could actually use Decoy to have more things survive at once. It's an extremely useful effect. I'm running 4 of it. I like seeing it. I'm actually notably not running any of the DP gaining Commandramon. I actually don't want Brigadramon to hit 13 gate DP on my opponent, especially on my opponent's turn, because it enables them to be able to use Promo Gallant easily. Now, Magidramon can play around going Promo Gallant by playing out their own Secret Gallant first, so it's not like it's going to be a complete wall, but it's another layer of protection against that of Promo Gallant. It prevents Purple Hybrid from doing it to you. It prevents other decks that run Promo Gallant from doing it to you. So it's actually very helpful to have a Digimon that's not 13k because it means that they can't Promo Gallant. So keeping Brigadramon at 12k is actually very useful in certain matchups. On to our level 4s, I'm running, of course, 4 High Command. This card has the same protection inheritable as Commandramon, meaning it's the level 4 we want to go into the most when revolving up our stack. It also has a when attacking to reveal top 3, play out a 3 cost or less trait among them, and then bottom deck the rest, notably again not mill, so this is going to be recurring, or not recurring resources, but keeping cards in the deck and not removing them too frequently. This when attacking, I don't use a whole ton, because you risk dying in security, but a lot of times you can have Satsuki underneath to gain jamming, you can have protection underneath to kill whatever you play out, or you can swing over a little body. Like, there's a lot of ways in which you can gain protection and be able to swing with this, as well as you can swing with Missymon, stack the top of your deck, and then play out whatever you want off High Command willingly, while recording the resources you just put from Missymon as well. Other level 4s, we run 4 Sealstramon. This is our second favorite level 4. On play when Digivolving, it'll stack the deck with 3 cards from your trash, then gains Rush and Unblockable. This card is good for a couple of reasons. One, it's recursion. It prevents us from milling ourselves out as much. It gains Rush, which means we can all of a sudden have a board that doesn't look like it's presented in game, but it actually is because of Sealstramon. Being a 2-cost evolve for game is really, really nice. You usually don't play it out for 4, but there's ways to cheat it out for free off like Cargo Draw, and that could get Rush and be another piece to find us stuff. So very useful to gain Rush. And also, Unblockable is very useful, especially into decks like Armor, where they can obviously just block with Magna X. Well, they can't do that if you Unblockable. So it does matter a lot. Unfortunately, it can be redirected. Its attack target can still change, but not being able to be blocked is very useful. And then lastly, you run 2 Numemon. I hate this card. I love Numemon, so I have one of my favorite Digimon. But this card is not D-Brigade in trait. It's only Digipolice in trait. So a lot of effects in this deck are not going to interact with it very well. But still, 3-cost Rush is extremely good. It cheats out a Tamer for free. It has inheritable blocker, which is nice for when you are not Brigadramon, when you're one of the other level 6s or 7s. You can just spawn and all of a sudden play a Tamer for free. It's very, very good. It's just that it's unfortunate that it isn't D-Brigade, so like it won't get blocker off Brigadramon. You can't delete it for your protection off Commandramon. Like, there's a couple effects that don't interact with it the way you would want it to, because it's only Digipolice trait and not D-Brigade. On 4 Cargo Draw, when Digivolving, I'll play a real top 3 cards of your deck, play cost 4 or less archetype. This card just makes your board go wide, go burr. It's inheritable. It essentially gives floater command effect to any of your deck cards on field, except this one will mill you. So this is a card. This is when you get to the levels that will mill you. This card will trash the rest off into a Digivolving. It'll trash the rest off its inheritable. So this is one of those cards that is going to mill you if you're not careful. So maintaining deck size is very important with this deck. So as long as you're able to do that, it's very, very good. But this is the default level 5 you want to see in most scenarios. Tankdramon is also very useful in different scenarios, not always the same scenarios, but it's very useful in scenarios it is useful in. It's our main way to plop Floodgates, because the deck gets walled by Gatsu. Like, it gets walled by play by effect blockers, but Tankdra lets us pop a play cost 4, it lets us reveal top 3, and then either stack it or bottom deck it for whatever gotchas we want to do next. Also, it has the ability to reduce play cost and then pop something. This can pop aces sometimes. It plays play cost 4 less. It can pop up to 7 if you revealed 3 D-Brigade traits. So it actually can pop some aces sometimes. But most importantly, you're using it to pop little bodies and floodgates, which is very useful because this deck gets walled by Gatsu. I only run 3 of it. I don't think I need to run 4. I'd prefer to see Cargo Drum in most scenarios anyway. I think it's fine to run only 7 level 5s. On to level 6s, run 4 Brigade Drum. Obviously, it's the big boss monster of the deck. What Digivolve and delete up to 7 play cost is honestly a sort of lackluster effect. This deck struggles to remove level 6s very easily with this card at the very least. It gives everything on your field that has D-Brigade shaped blocker, so it means you have a wide field of a ton of black blockers, which is what black is known for. And then that end of a turn effect to play out 7 play cost Celeste off the top of your deck is extremely useful. It lets you get ride really fast. So let's say you evolve Cargo Draw. Let's say you just have stack, you evolve Cargo Draw, you play a body for free, you go to Brigade Dramon, play a body for free, that body is Cargo Draw again, play another body, and all of a sudden you went from 1 body in raising to 4 bodies on board as your end board. It's very, very strong. Not to mention this card can play out your level 5s for free, so it can let you threaten aces, or if you need to, it can just play the ace for free because it plays 7 cost D-Brigade trait, and this is a 7 cost D-Brigade trait. So it can just play out your ace for free and pop that way. So this deck used to really struggle clearing level 6s, and it used to struggle with that, but with the introduction of Darktra Ace, this card absolutely makes up for that effect. Its ability to on play when Digivolving, Digivolve 1, and then delete all the Digimon with lowest play cost means you can clear level 6s very easily. At the very least, they digivolve them and then deal with them later. You can clear wide boards sometimes if they have like something against specifically adventure. All their level 5s are 7 except for Skullgray. And all their aces are level 7 playoffs as well. So you can actually delete a bunch of things at once sometimes with Dark Dramon. But being able to threaten an ace is what this deck is good at. It floats level 5s very easily, so you can just threaten an ace very easily. And now that it's an archetypal ace, you can do so much more with it. You can search it, you can find it in your hand more consistently. That's why I only run 2 of it, because I feel like with Command Dramon search and all of their draw and all of their search in this deck, I do feel like I find it consistently enough. And then our last level 6 is Invisimon. Now, this card is gas. This may be the best generic black card they ever printed. It's a very, very good generic blue card. Its ability to just digivolve 2 and then delete something with 1 source or less is really, really strong for clearing things. And then you flip top card security face up, which is good because it means you know what you're checking. So like sometimes you can not be safe, but now you actually are safe, because like you could not know that you would be safe, or you would not know that you'd be unsafe, and now you understand what you're checking, which removes some like uncertainty of playing Digimon, which is really, really nice. And then its ability to unstack itself is very, very good, because it goes into security and it will play back out at the end of your opponent's turn. It means you get that removal effect twice. It's also really, really good because we don't care about keeping turn going to Brigade Dramon. So what we can do is, if we can keep turn going to Invisi, so you go Cargo Draw Invisi, swing Invisi, go back on bottom of security because you then hopefully survive the check, and you can end turn on Brigade Dramon. This is really good because at the end of your opponent's turn, if Brigade Dramon sticks, which hopefully it can because of your protections, you end board having Brigade Dramon and Invisi on board. All of a sudden you have 2 level 6s on board. This combo is very, very strong, just for having 2 level 6s on board. And then also, we play a cheeky little one of Aegis Dramon in this deck to deny those 2 off, to be able to just to swing an X check. And also, Aegis Dramon is here for its all turns effect. I guess it has it with Digivolving. It returns 14 play costs with Digimon. That's a good removal effect. It's mostly here for its all turns effect, which is, it gives itself protection if you have 1 or more memory, and if you have 1 or less, your opponent has no on plays. That's really good into Royal Knights. It means that they can't do on play stuff if you have 1 memory, and that's how most of the removal is. Now, of course, they can just pass turn and do that stuff, but like, that means they have to pass turn doing it, which is nice for you. It also means this is one of your few ways to interact with the Omekamon minigame. If you can be at 1 memory at having Aegis Dramon at 1 memory, or 1 or 0 memory, you can prevent their Omeka from getting their on play into Omni X, which means you can prevent yourself from losing to the Omeka minigame, which is very vital, because this deck kind of struggles into the Royal Knights a little bit. But it's mostly just here as a cheeky one of, you can DNA out of nowhere. Dark Dramon Ace has collision, so in theory you could give collision to Aegis and swing with collision. I've never had that come up in testing, but I guess it's something you can do. Onto our Tamers, we're running 2 Shu, because mem setting is nice, and Alliance is nice. I don't find myself playing this card in every deck, in every matchup. It's kind of just like, if you have it opening hand, it's nice to play out. It's really nice to see out of security. It's not necessary to like win a game, but it can be very nice. Alliance can be very, very nice into certain matchups where you need to get bigger. You could like have Brigade Dramon Alliance, your level 4s, level 5s, to just get a lot bigger. Mem setting is also obviously very nice. This deck does kind of need you to go into level 5 and 6 in the same turn, and that's a little hard to do with no memory, so mem setting is nice, keeps you there. Also, you can't get choked. So depending on the matchup, Shu is extremely vital. If not, it's a very nice card to have. And then 2 Satsuki for playing out for free off Numemon and getting Rush. It gives you memory at the start of a turn if they have a Digimon. Just, again, more memory gain. It just gives you jamming and Heritable, which can make this thing swing safely. It can make anything swing safely. It's really nice to be able to give the ability to swing things safely. Jamming is just a broken effect, and I can't believe it's printed. But I will obviously take advantage of it. Onto our options. We run 3 Black Mem Boost. I want to search 4, and I think that Black Mem Boost is good. I don't know what I mean, it's we have 3 Black Mem Boost, 3 defense training. I think I like seeing Black Mem Boost. I think I like seeing this more than I like seeing defense training in certain scenarios. That's why I'm running 3-3 instead of like a 4-2. It really just depends on where I'm at in the game, what I'm playing against, whether I want to see both. I'd like to have the option of both so that I'm not being floodgated easily from either angle. Also, I do run 2 Black Scramble, and because of that, I like to have Mem Boost on the board because I can Mem Boost and Scramble. You can't defense training and Scramble, so in that scenario, training's Mem Boosts are a lot better. And of course, you're on the 2 Black Scramble because We want to be able to go to Invisi and keep turn. We can play out Command Drons for free out of security or off of starting return effect, and also it recurs resources. So we're going to mill the Invisi and Aegis a lot because we can't search it. Like, this can't search it. Can't put it back on top of the deck with any of these effects. So being able to put it off the top of the deck with Scramble is the only way we're going to be able to recur a lost Aegis or Invisi. So it's actually very vital in that sense. But that's it for the deck list. I love this deck. I am considering bringing it to Roanoke Regionals. It's definitely up there. I don't think I will. My main deck right now is not this. It's a different deck, which I may make a video about in the future. Probably will, honestly. It's a very fun deck to play. And then also, EX9 will be legal. Machine Dramon will be full power. You know I'm going to make a Machine Dramon deck list soon, guys. It's going to happen. It's my favorite deck. So let's get into some gameplay. Alright guys, we've gotten a match. This hand does not look very good. It's a lot of level 4s, nothing really, no searching or rookies to deal with, so we'll mulligan that. And this is a good hand. Gives us the ability to command Dramon, high command. Royal Knight, ooh, this is a rough matchup. We're gonna see how this goes. I haven't played, okay, they gave me 4. Or 5, sorry. I really hate to see that Mecha come down immediately, because it means that I'm gonna have to play the minigame later on. Guaranteed. But at the very least, we're drawing not that bad, to be honest with you. I think I want to search a little deeper here, be aggressive. Get my level 5 out. There's my level 5. And then we'll go Shu here, honestly. Just giving them 4 feels bad, but at the same time, I think it'll be fine. Hopefully they don't go Cool Boy. They don't have Cool Boy in hand. I'd hate for that to happen. This thing lives, that doesn't matter. See, this card is disgusting. What are they taking here? I don't think that makes sense. Okay, so that's really annoying. At the very least, I can clear that. I can clear a mecha. I can, like, clear board almost fully this turn. I can't get rid of this. I can clear out everything else, so I think we'll go for it. Black Scramble, go into Tankdra. Tankdra effect will reveal 3. Put these cards on, I think, deck bottom. I don't think I need any of these cards right now. I just realized it's gonna be really hard for me to, I almost think I let them keep the Jesmon. And I killed this so that I get a security check off. It's gonna really depend on what Invisimon sees, honestly. The nice thing is I get to see what their security is before I decide what I kill. The draw doesn't matter, they're both nothings. So it's not a check that I would survive. I don't think I've thought this out very well, to be honest with you now, actually, now that I think about it. I think I just delete this. Oh, it has decoy, never mind, didn't matter. Oh, I didn't really think about this, I don't think I really thought about this when I did that, honestly, because now I can't really swing. I'll die in security. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna throw down the command for 3. Digivolve nothing. And then what do I need in my hand right now? I think I want the floater command. I think this order is fine. I don't know what he's doing this turn is what scares me. Because if he clears his Invisi, I'm actually cooked, kind of. Okay. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, I played into that, didn't I? He's gonna have to crash with Invisi to kill Invisi. At the very least, he has to die to kill Invisi. But I guess that's a fine trade. He's willing to make that trade. This is not a good board state for me, it's that much. A little cooked, I'm afraid. Yeah, I think I definitely missed by going to the Invisi there. I had no way to safely sync security. Take the command, I think. Take the new May stack is top of the deck, actually. That. That's annoying. At least at the very least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see what they do to pass me turn. I don't know what they're gonna do to pass turn here, but it's gonna be nasty probably. Yeah, I think I really misplayed in terms of going to Invisi. I could have just gone Brigade and like they couldn't have medieval because they couldn't have swung over Brigade. See how they pass me. Another purge, okay. They're bricking, it seems, which is interesting because I've never seen a Roll Knights player brick before, but I guess it can happen. Which means you have to go to Brigade Germana and keep turn, which is I don't actually care that much about. Unfortunately can't scramble back to the Invisi Mon because they have nothing on board. But that's fine. I actually think I want to play out Floater Command here instead of the... no, I have a second Cargo Drone in hand, actually. I want to play out that. That's a nice card to draw here. Don't know how much it matters, but it's nice to have in hand. Let's do some checks. I think I have to do that. I have to do some checks right now. I'm kind of very behind right now in terms of like board state. I need level 4 in hand here. Do that. And then alliance with this. Multi Omeka. I can't imagine he does he? He does Omeka. Interesting. I think it's always just Aegis for 5 here. I don't think I have much else to do, honestly. This is going to be shutting off their envoys, which is nice. Purge, which we can shut down anyway, but also bottom decking that Omeka is really nice because now they had to have a second Omeka to be able to put me back in that minigame. Right now, I don't have threat of that minigame. Because I bottom decked it instead of deleting it. So it's not back under Yggdrasil, which would be nice. So we'll see what they do. They could purge out Jesmon. And they could purge out GX Ace. You purge out Dynas. I don't know what purging out any of those things honestly does for them is the issue here. I don't know what's in their hand. So we'll have to wait and see what they do here. Seem like they're thinking hard. I do have double black scramble. I don't know what I need for my trash, really, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess I could take... I do want the Invisi back. But I don't think I'm getting to an Invisi next turn anyway, unless they give me, like, a billion memory. Or they swing security and hit like 4 mem boosts, which I only run 3, so I don't know how they would hit 4. They're really thinking here, it seems. Oh, they're doing something. Okay, that's good. They're doing something. It's taking a while. So no on play for that, no recover, which is nice. I wonder if they didn't read Aegis or they knew to do that without being able to recover. They are threatening an ace next turn, which I don't like. That's annoying. Second medieval's annoying. Second medieval is really annoying, actually. They can't kill Aegis at the very least, so I'll take that. I get to play a free command run here, which is nice. I do want Darktra Ace because this will be the lowest. Are they both 11? No, they're the one's 12. Okay, I do want Darktra Ace though. And then I don't think I need any of these cards, but I'll still put them on deck top because actually I kind of like drawing into Satsuki here. You kill IQM, that's fine. Because they gave me the aforementioned billion memory I would need to get to Invisi. Well, actually, a good question. Do I want to Invisi or do I want to... I probably always want to Invisi here. I think that's always what I'm doing, is trying to build up to Invisi. I can't keep turn going to Invisi at the very least, which is unfortunate. Is it greedy? Yeah, it's extremely greedy to do that. Actually, don't do that. Yeah. No, I want to leave floater command bottom so I don't draw into it by accident. And then I think I just go Invisi. Yeah. I don't want to trigger the Medieval Gallant if I don't have to. This doesn't flag the Medieval Gallant effect, unfortunately. Okay. Do they have the third Medieval Gallant in their 3 card hand? Let's see. I don't think they do. They could be better than me. They could just be the better player. They could have... I think they already had Omnimon in hand. But they can't... Aegistramon. They can't Omnimon with Aegistramon on the field. They need to kill Aegis somehow. I don't know how they do that. I guess they, like... You purge out Alphamon swing, Alphamon effect. Interesting. Okay, they're probably gonna... They can't grab Crimson Mode. It's not a real knight. Oh. It's rough for them. I'm gonna say what we could do is Crimson Mode here. No, that passes turn. Oh. Then you probably purge out Jesmon. You purge out Alphamon, swing. Remove security, give it minus 8k. Purge out Jesmon. No, I don't know what you do here, honestly. You definitely have to purge something out, right? Like, you can't just not purge anything out here. Can't evolve to Omni. Interesting. Do I want more DP? No, but I do want to stack. I don't remember what's on top of my deck. I want to stack it. I actually don't remember what's on top of my deck. Do I just have game here? Yeah, it seems like they have nothing. Action. Not use. Yeah, so apparently Road Knight's bricks, you actually have a good matchup. Who would have known that? Oh, I could have knew him on for game. Damn it. But, yeah, that should be game. Unless they somehow found cards I didn't know existed. Yeah, that's game. Good. Actually, so his deck definitely can beat Road Knights. Obviously, my opponent bricked, but you saw how Aegis is a really hard counter to their deck, and it's really hard for them to play around Aegis, even if you raw Digivolve into it instead of DNAing. DNA effect does nothing, because you don't play Deep Saber cards anymore. Like, back in the day when you had Metal Siege on this deck, there was a chance you could, like, play out Metal Siege or Ace, but with this deck, not, right now, no. So, Aegis does really well against Road Knights. But we'll get one more game in, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, I've had another game remarkably quick. I don't think I'm going to keep this hand. No rookie in hand feels bad. Double defense is nice, but going first, let's feel pretty cringe, so we'll mulligan it. This is the worst hand. I mean, that's how the card crumbles sometimes. That's fine. I'll just go to defense training for 2. Hopefully find a rookie. No rookie, but we found Brigade, so if we top deck a rookie next turn, I mean, next turn, I want to top deck a rookie, but I'll probably still shoot anyway. Playing against armors. I hate this deck with a passion, so we're going to see how this goes. I hate this deck. Hate playing against it. I got Jack all in hand, so it's just shoot for 4. Luckily, they didn't have a rookie last turn. I mean, they have a rookie this turn now, but they can't, like, immediately punish me super fast, which is nice. I wonder what it is they do here, though. Another tamer, okay. Okay, there's the rookie. Pretty obviously just gonna go evolve in the back, I think. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, evolve and get this. We have all level 6s possible in hand. Let's see, I guess. Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab Tancture here. Only because I feel like this is a situation here where I want to go Tancture instead of Cargo. If they prevent like a Magnum on stack and they don't have the option on the field, that I can just pop that and then go into Brigade to pop it. Although I could do Digivolve and Vizzy, so I guess actually it doesn't really matter too much. But I feel like Tancture feels like the smarter choice here. Alright, okay. I swear to God, guys, Shoe does not come this much. I don't know what is happening today. I don't know what's going on. This is uncalled for, honestly. Okay, this is scary what they're doing to me right now. This is really scary. I really hope they hit like a Mem boost in security and I can like really hard punish them. But if they don't, I mean, they just enter in a Magna X here and I'm really screwed. Okay. That's annoying. I can't really interact with that at all. I guess I just go big wide board and then like next turn block a bunch and hope that they can't get past, like hope they don't have like Blinding Ray or File Island in hand. Do I even have the cards in trash? I do have the cards in trash for it, okay. Does this change anything for me? I think it does, right? That actually matters a lot now that I think about it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we go here. Go and Vizzy for 1. Did you have nothing? Flip that card, security face up. Security Magna. That's so fucking annoying. Why is there security magnet security? That's... I have nothing to deal with that, do I? Let's bait them. I kind of just had something. Like, I had nothing else to do, really. Do they take the kill on Sealastra? No, they don't. Okay, they're smart. Oh my god. That's the armors. That's the thing about armors, that like they just have so many like security bombs that it's really annoying. Um, I'm just gonna get in the level 5 on board. These are gonna go in deck bottom. I don't want to play out any of these really too bad. I guess I could have actually, actually maybe. Nah, I already committed to it. That's unfortunate. Playing these both out off Brigade Run wouldn't be that bad. I realize now that I don't actually have blockers because everything is suspended. Maybe I mind like just to get the reboots. Do I care? No, I really don't. They don't run 3 Fire Island Adventure, right? They don't run 3 of that card, do they? I don't think they do. So us having seen 2 of it already bodes really well. Also, I do have the ace in hand now. They are at 6 member, unfortunately, but we'll see. We'll see. Doesn't have armor form and traits. They can't actually okay. Do I blast DNA? Yes. Because they can't trigger it because it's a and then I can just like block it safely with this, I think. Or do I want to crash? No, I don't think I want to crash with that. I think I want to just block it safely. Dude, this board is so scary. I need to win like next turn. I mean, I can probably win next turn. They can't bounce this hand. I have too many sources, unfortunately. Oh, they can bounce this hand, which is annoying. That kind of stops me from being able to win next turn. Unless I would like, I guess like that doesn't bode well for me winning next turn. Let's play both these shoes out. No reason to keep them in sources. This hand is a little I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest with you. I don't think Armors runs Zudo Ace anymore. He left this through if he's smart. He didn't let it through. Is weird. Okay, well, he has no ace in hand. I mean, I think we just swing here twice, then pop mem boost. Yeah, he misplayed not. He shouldn't have blocked the Numemon. He should have let the Numemon go through. Swing for game? Oh no, I'm one security short. I can't count. I completely thought I had game just now. I can't count. Oh my god, I'm stupid. What? Why did I do that? I really thought I had game just now. I just can't count. That's annoying. I don't know what I thought I was doing there. I really thought I had game there. Oh, and I missed. I'm gonna mill the Aegis. It's unfortunate. That's annoying a lot. That's really annoying. Can they kill either of the Tankras? They can. I think I'm cooked here, to be honest with you. I don't really know. I think I'm cooked here. This is a very scary board. I could have played more defensively, in hindsight now. I thought I had game. I didn't actually count security. That was stupid. Yeah, I think they have it now. I think they just need the last armor in hand to have it. I don't know. I honestly, this is the most confusing board state of my life. Honestly, this deck, I don't like armors, man. I don't know. I guess they're looking for security. Like if they had Sardak Magna here, they'd cook my ass. Let's see it. Sardak Magna. No Sardak Magna. They don't cook my ass. Let's suspend something. I guess this is gonna suspend Commander on. I always just block it. And then save myself. Then hopefully get another commander, another blocker on field. Oh, no. No selection. Another commander on the field, okay? I don't know, man. I don't like this deck. I don't know how many times I had to say that about armors, but I don't like playing against this deck. I don't know what it does. I don't like it. It scares me. I think Davis is the worst card ever. I think they shouldn't have printed Davis ever. This guy's still doing more things. He's still unsuspending again. He unsuspended like 14 times. I've blocked 18 times this turn. He's unsuspended 19 times. He's going to win. This is going to kill Darktra Ace, I assume? I haven't done the math. I don't know if it does. It did? They still need one more swing to get game. I don't know what's happening. Not block, obviously. I'll let that go through. Block that one. Am I getting another turn? I'm kicking another turn. Yeah, did you see that? I mean, they couldn't do anything. I was just gonna swing. They don't run pseudo waste clearly. I was just gonna swing and get game. But yeah, that's actually a pretty good showing from D-Brigade, guys. I didn't expect to win all 3 of those games. The real nice one my opponent bricked, and in this game, I don't think my opponent bricked as much as they just didn't find the answers. I don't think they found more than the one-star deck Magna was in security, one-star deck Magna they found. I don't think they found the 3rd or 4th was the issue there. If they even, I assume they run 3rd or 4th. D-Brigade is a good deck in BT-21, guys. There's a lot of strong things still. I recommend trying it out if you think you'd enjoy it. It's really, really fun. Invisimon's a nice tech. It didn't really come up too much today, but Invisimon's a really nice tech in the deck. It lets you clear bodies easily, clear bigger bodies easier. It lets you float. It lets you do a lot of things. It just kind of does everything D-Brigade already wanted to do, just more. And it only costs 3 to evolve into. So yeah, generic black blue card go burr. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know what that'll be, but whatever it is, I'll see you guys. Peace.